Hi guys, WFX here. Um, let's look at the market. Mm, let's look at the market. All right. So, mm, the video better. Um, so screen share. Let's go. So, as usual, our friend XAUUSD. As usual, our friend XAUUSD. Hi guys. Um, WFX here. Welcome to today's stream. We're gonna go back here to look at gold. So just move this. Good boy, that's moved. Now this is gold. You know the drill. So we took sweet sales yesterday. We took sweet sales at least down to here. We took some really nice sales. We took some nice sales that was from. We took some really nice sales. We took some. We took some really nice sales from around here. We took some really nice sales from around here. We used the fair value gap here. We used the fair value gap here to as price saw price pulling back, and it also aligned with 50% of the swing movement. So that was about here to here. So this swing movement, and it aligned with 50% of this swing movement. So during the pullback, we just put our entry here, tapped into the sell, and also we had other reasons to sell, by the way. It was not just that, we actually had other reasons to sell. We had other reasons to sell. Should we go about it again, or we should just move on with today's session? Anyways, we had nice sales. We followed it all the way down here from here. We followed it. Sorry, guys. All right. Let's focus. So back to our weekly. Sorry. Let's clear the place so it will be easy to see. And yeah, we tried to take buys yesterday, hoping that as price broke this level, which would have been a change of the market creating structure. I mean, you see coming from a high, lower, it's here, you're creating a low. So as the pullback, And it's just supposed to normally create a lower high, then lower low, and continue the movement. But as market got here on the 4 hour, market swept sell side liquidities. Market swept this sell side liquidity. Market took out this, market took out previous day low. Market got here and swept this sell side liquidity. So actually, to be very honest, I was expecting sales. Maybe I was maybe thinking price might sell down to this point to take out previous weekly low, because I mean price took out weekly high, previous daily high. That was even one of the major reasons why we wanted to sell. That was one of the major reasons why we wanted to sell, because price had already swept previous weekly high, previous daily high. So as price swept everything, we looked for sell entry. We looked for sell entry and we took our sales. Inshallah. And we thank God for the results. So yeah. And then yesterday, as price broke structure, we as price broke structure, I felt like okay, we could take buys. As price broke structure, this was CRT high. It was CRT high, CRT low. As price now, actually, we didn't take these buys yesterday because according to the way we trade, one side of the range has to be swept. So we then follow price to the opposing side of the range, right? So now, as price swept sell side liquidity on the 4 hour, as price swept sell side liquidity on the 4 hours, right? As price swept this sell side liquidity on the 4 hours, this candle became the new CRT range and the candle closed, right? The 4 hour candle closed. So it became the new candle range we wanted to trade. So the expectation was that this new candle would come, take out this low first, then follow price to the opposite side of the range, like that. But it didn't. It didn't take out the low. It didn't take out the low. So if it's because I mean, we could enter a buy now. Imagine you could have taken a buy at OFX. We could have taken a buy and price just decides to come down and come and sweep liquidity and we hit the sell. So since we wanted to trade this range, right? This range first, then head to the opposing side, we had to wait for a sweep to happen. And since the sweep did not happen, price just started buying. So we didn't get to take the trade. Now, after price broke structure here, we then said, okay, there's a fair value gap. We can take a fair value gap trade. So it's on the 1 hour, yes. The view was on the 1 hour. I'll take a 1 hour. This was the first candle after the CRT. After the CRT high was swept, right? So some form of pullback. So I wanted to take buys, and then the swing movement, the CRT low. So when price sweeps the CRT high, yeah, that kind of thing. When price sweeps the CRT high and it's closed, yeah, it's closed here. So we wanted to take buys. From, even if it's the fair value gap, we just monitor the fair value gap and take our buys. Because I mean, if price disrespects the fair value gap and comes down here, it might as well just go and do a liquidity sweep. So we decided to take a trade with the fair value gap, and to be very frank, price came really close to the fair value gap. very, really close to the fair value gap, but it didn't come inside the fair value gap. So we couldn't get a trade of the we couldn't get a trade of the fair value gap. We couldn't get a trade of the fair value gap. So and then gold continued to fly. So I mean, you just have to watch. You just have to watch. You just have to watch as it does whatever it wants to do. All right. So weekly. Weekly. Mm. Yeah, Jimmy. Actually, be said. As we established on the live session where we took the as we established on the live session where we took the trade, as we established on the live session where we took the sell trade, we determined, we were able to determine roughly that okay, we are trading this range, the price swept this range low, and we saw a reaction, and we are seeing a reaction to the upside, right? So yeah, price swept this low, and we're seeing a reaction to the upside. So price swept this low, and we're expecting a reaction to the upside. But we took that sell because we saw that the previous weekly high got swept, and we could see that price was pulling back inside. So yeah, we then switched to daily. We saw that previous weekly high got swept, closed inside. Previous daily high closed inside. They're just closing inside the previous weekly range, not outside, inside it. So I was just like, let's take sales. So we took sales that swept this and swept this and swept this. We were sort of hoping that it would sweep this too, but eh, eh, like I would always say, look my papa get market. Look my papa get market. It's my papa sabi. Look my papa get market. So because I mean, if it comes and sweep down to previous weekly low, it could be a change of trend. So I mean, since we are already expecting it to go to the opposing side of the range, so I just think that that sale was probably not possible. But now another reason why I wanted to sell more is because see this structure the market is creating, it's just giving, see now, is it here? Yeah, we'll just start from here. All right, so we have to start from here. So you can see an high, a low, right? A lower high. That just shows that okay, the market dynamics has changed, right? Because sorry, okay, maybe we should start from where? You start the path again. So market price is coming from a low, it creates an high, then and at this point it's an higher low. But then instead of from higher low to higher high, it did lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, higher high. That's because this higher low, higher high, which is higher than this high. So we could say that okay, price shifted again. shifted again, shifted structure, an higher low, an higher high. So it was giving uptrend material. It was giving uptrend material. It was giving uptrend material at this point. You could see high, low, take your buy, following it like that. So then lower from there, it comes and creates, okay, maybe we should even, point is, we could see that it then starts to descend into a lower low, right? Lower high, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, like that, 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 like that. This was, as you could see, price was here. So you sell from a low, it creates an high. What's this? It creates an high, a lower high, an higher low, a lower high, lower low, lower low, lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Then it crashes, and when they got to around this range of the previous, god damn it, god damn it, god damn it. You just have it on through 2 gigs like they are beans. Okay.